Hello everyone and welcome. This is the North Country Outdoor Channel. I am Eric. This is my channel. We talk about business, all sorts of different adventures that you may find yourself getting into in life. Just basically live and learn type stuff. So if you're new here, welcome. Hit the subscribe button to become a member of the I'm gonna leave that in there just because I fumbled my words and it's funny. Hit the subscribe button, become a member of the North Country Nation. See, NCN. Wait, right there. NCN, North Country Nation. That's you guys when you hit the subscribe button, so do it. So I pulled over, I'm in a little roadside park in a town that I don't know. I'm actually like, 35 miles south of my shop, bidding some jobs. Been getting a lot of calls for jobs down south, which, well, Nikita, she wants out. Nikita, come on. We travel just because, you know, my town, Cadillac, is kind of a small town, so I cover like all the surrounding towns. I think my bubble is like a 30-mile radius that I cover from my home base. So today I'm just driving. I kind of got some news about an MRI that I had done, and although there's nothing seriously wrong with my neck, there are some issues going on back there, but it's nothing that they can fix surgically. So that means that I'm pretty much just shafted and I have to deal with the pain for now. I'm too young for this type of pain in my opinion, but maybe I'll tell you guys the whole story sometime. It's just a long, I'm 32, and since I've been 7 years old, I've been plagued with some health issues. But, you know, I can't let that get me down. It didn't stop me from opening a company. It didn't stop me from doing what I want to do. So, you know, that's neither here nor there. But with that being said, I was a little bit down and depressed today. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna throw the camera on the dash and I'm gonna talk to the nation. Actually, the iPhone on the dash, because that's my new thing. Like, who needs a DSLR when you have an iPhone 10? Hello. So I want to talk to you guys about so I took a hiatus. You guys know that I was gone for like 6 months, and what happened is I got hurt, and I don't know if you guys can see it here. Let me try to take my watch off, but I don't know if it's gonna get into focus, but there's a big scar right there. What happened was I was on a job site and I was up in the tree. I free climbed this tree, no climbing gear. I just put a ladder up as high as the ladder would go, and then I free climbed it because I needed to cut like 2 branches off, then I could dump it over in their yard. And what ended up happening was, since I free climbed it, I didn't have a rope around the tree, so I was holding on to the tree, right? And I'm cutting like this. This is a stupid idea, guys. Don't do it. Don't do that ever. It's terrible. So the stupider thing is while I was doing it, I'm holding a top handle saw one-handed like this. I said to myself, Eric, that's not a good spot to have your arm, but I needed to hold on. I'm like, all right, well, one more cut and I'm down and I'm out of this tree. Well, unfortunately, the saw kicked back and it caught me right here. I had like, I think I had a shirt on like this, like a denim type shirt. I had on a undershirt, and then I had on one of those Under Armour compression shirts underneath that. So I had like 3 layers, which really helped slow it down a lot, but I still got cut really bad. Here's a picture of that. I'll insert a picture. It's probably gonna be the thumbnail for this video, but that's what happened. And the reason that I wanted to talk to you about that and how serious this is because North Country Tree Service has reached a point where I can no longer be in the field. And what I mean by that is you're not going to see me going to all these job sites and doing the manual labor on the job site, okay? And some people don't like that. Some people think it's because I'm lazy. Some people think, you know, who cares what everybody else thinks? I'm going to tell you the reality of the situation. And the reality of the situation is, go back and watch my other video, tree removal job almost took my life. I got hurt in the spring, and then now this video was last fall that I got hurt. So 2 times in one tree season, I got critically hurt. And so I went to my decompression chamber, as I call it, in my basement office. And I'm down there talking to my wife after she got out of work. And we were just sitting there thinking, you know, what's going wrong here? Why am I getting hurt? Why is this going? Is it because I'm not safe? Is it because I'm an idiot? Is it because I need to not be in business anymore? What is it? Why is this happening? The common denominator was somebody didn't show up for work. And with that being said, it's like my favorite thing to say. With that being said, I'm sorry if that bothers you, but that's kind of my lead into the next sentence. So with that being said, Nikita, now we're gonna have to edit because you're whining. Will you quit, please? She wants to get out and run. So I thought about it, and what had happened is when somebody doesn't show up for work, I have to go and I have to do the work myself. Now, when you have to go and you have to do the work yourself, and you're up in the tree and you're doing your thing and your phone's ringing and customers want estimates, and it just, for me, it doesn't work. I'm just gonna say it that way. It just doesn't work. I can't have my head up in a tree and then have my head 3 cities away trying to sell a job. I need to do one or the other. Nikita, stop. Here, I'll put that window down. Stick your head out there for a minute. I can't do them both. And, you know, I guess what I'm trying to tell you guys is I finally hit that tipping point that I've talked about in the past where you're gonna run yourself ragged. You're gonna run yourself to the bone. You're gonna be go, 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 go. And then there's gonna come a point where all of a sudden you have created something. You've birthed a business baby. You birthed it out of love and care and hard work. You birthed a fucking big ass baby that needs to be taken care of financially, okay? None of this is probably even making sense. I'm sorry. I don't know how else to describe this to you guys. But this is real shit, guys. This is the way it is. This is how my brain thinks. This is entrepreneurship. This is small business. There's no other way around it. If you're not in small business, then you might not understand. If you are in small business, you might understand where I'm coming from. So I hit that tipping point where, hey, I can't be on the job anymore. I can't do it. I got to sell jobs and I got to do work from the office because, you know, then you get talking about payroll and workman's comp and just all this stuff that you have to take care of at the office side of things. There's always things that need to be sent to the state. There's always things that need to be sent to the government. You got to pay your taxes. There's just, if I'm not at my computer doing something that I feel is fairly important, I'm outbidding jobs. So I'm either here or I'm there, which means I can't be on the job site. So what does that do? That means I have to find a crew, a bigger crew than what I have. And I have actually assembled the best crew that I've ever had. I have right now. I have a crew leader that I trust very much. He is very good at what he does. He goes to the jobs, he gets them done. He doesn't really need me there at all. And he collects a check at the end of the day and brings me a check. And that's how I want to operate my company. I started this thing way back in 2008. So 2008 to 2019, 10, 11 years in there, I was boots on the ground. I did do the jobs. I was there every time. I was dragging brush. I was sharpening saws. I was running myself ragged. But when you come to that tipping point, and you know, only you're going to know when that tipping point is, it's time to basically shit or get off the pot. I mean, you have to make a decision. Am I going to slow things down so I can continue to do the work? She's going to jump out that window. So I can continue to do the work on the ground, or am I going to speed things up so I can keep a crew busy? Now, I chose to speed things up so I can keep a crew busy, but what does really get to me, guys, and it's tough to know that at the end of the day, ultimately, I'm responsible for my guys' families' well-being. So if I'm not out selling jobs, they're not working, they're not getting paid, their family is failing on the home side of things because I'm failing on the delivering jobs for them to do side of things. So it's a very stressful time for me. I'm sure this too shall pass like everything else in this world does. But what I'm trying to say is, having to provide for these families it's a new thing for me. I've always had part-time help. I've never had payroll. I've always done 1099, and that's a whole nother ball game that that we can talk about later. So that's where I'm at. I got hurt. I chose to take my company in a different direction. You can do whatever you want to do with your company. I'm just letting you guys know what I did. So this has been going on for 10 minutes. You're probably like, shut up, Eric, you're rambling. We don't want to hear your freaking voice no more. So I will let you guys go. I wanted to show you the story, or I wanted to tell you the story of what happened to my arm, kind of why I took the hiatus, why I had to restructure my company, why there wasn't room for YouTube in there at all. I missed it a lot. I missed talking to you guys. I'm feeling like this is like my 4th video in coming back. I'm starting to feel more comfortable in front of the camera. I'm starting to feel like you guys, want me back. I'm starting to feel all that stuff. So that's good. That's a driving inspiration for me to keep doing these videos for you guys to learn from. So just remember, tomorrow is a new day. If today sucked for me. I got some news that I don't even know what to do with it. Tomorrow's a new day. Get up tomorrow, be happy, be creative, own tomorrow. And yeah, so if you guys want to get a hold of me in any way, you can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, P.O. Box, email address, all that is in the description. Hit the subscribe button, jump on the train with the North Country Nation with me. I would appreciate it. You are beautiful, you are amazing. Nikita is one beautiful puppy. We freaking love you. We'll see you next time.